Hey everybody, Justin Cena here. How's it going? I've got a great video for you here today. I'm going to show you how to always create high converting, high engaging creatives for your e-commerce brand. We're talking about the visuals, the photos, the actual imagery that people are going to engage with and hopefully really get connected with so they'll purchase your products. And the biggest thing here is we need to always grab our potential customers' interest. And anything online, we're always fighting for attention, right? People want, or Facebook wants you to spend time on Facebook. Twitter wants you to spend time on Twitter. We want people to spend time on our site. We always need to garner their attention. And with e-commerce, when we're selling products, especially physical products, everything is visual. Obviously, that's the same on social media as well. And this is very relevant because we're often using social media to promote our e-commerce. So we need to make sure we're focusing on high quality creative, high converting creative that's not only going to garner attention and generate interest, but get clicks into our website to generate sales on our store and to increase the money in our pocket. And that's exactly what good creative or good visuals will do. They're going to help in multiple ways. They're going to increase your click-through rate on your ads. They're going to increase conversion rate on your site. They're going to increase sales and money in your pocket overall. But I know a lot of you struggle with this. And, you'll come to me and say, well, I'm not an artist. And the big thing to understand is I'm nowhere near an artist either. I have no artistic skill. I just understand how to leverage different tools to make sure that I produce the type of creative that is required for, a profitable, successful e-commerce store. And there are a lot of different pain points that you might run into, right? You say, I'm not an artist. I don't have any artistic skill, right? That's definitely something that, you could run into. And it's kind of challenging when you're starting off with kind of a blank slate and saying, okay, I need to create something graphically. Could be overwhelming. There's also a lot of different graphic software options, right? There's things like Photoshop. Always a lot of different options when it comes out there. A lot of people will tell you different things. A lot of people will tell you to use GIMP or to use Photoshop or to use an online editor, right? All these different things, they're all going to require a learning curve. You're going to have to understand how to actually use these softwares, how to function, and not just with the basic skills, right? You need to actually create something that looks high end, that's going to actually increase that conversion rate. So it's not just about owning these softwares, they're expensive as well, but you need to actually learn them. So a lot of different options, high learning curve, high expense, and it doesn't just guarantee that you're going to produce a great quality product just by buying Photoshop. So how do you do this the right way? How do you create high converting creatives? How do you do it without any artistic skill? How do you do it consistently to actually help your e-commerce business grow? And I'm going to show you a really powerful tool called AI Target. And you see the link directly below this video. I highly recommend it. We're going to go over the shoulder. I'm going to show you a little bit more about them and show you how they can make it incredibly easy for you to always create that high converting creative that you need to really crush it with your e-commerce store. Real quick, this is AITarget.com. I'm going to go over the shoulder and show you inside the tool, but make sure you check this out. You can request a demo. You could sign up right here. The link is directly below this video, and again, I highly recommend it. We're over the shoulder right now in AI Target, and we're going to be looking at our ads manager, where we're going to be able to see everything, ad accounts, campaigns, really everything from the entire cycle of the creative process. We can create, we can launch, we can edit, manage, right? We can see everything. You see, we can click right in here and sort by the stats. It is a really, really great platform here and a lot that we can do on the back end, and we don't really need to engage any type of designer, any developer. We could do it all ourselves through this little platform. And it's a dedicated account manager, and it's going to be also your dedicated creative studio where we're going to be able to actually make these high-end creatives that are going to work so well for our ads. So we'll click on the video section right now, and this is going to be where I think that you're going to be spending a lot of your time in. On the top over here, you've got your two different types of video up here, and you can come back to that later on and check that out. We're going to come on over into the catalog section, and this is a really cool thing, especially for those of you that have really nice product catalogs. We're going to have all these different branded type of overlays. You see the overlay with the product featured right in the middle. Makes it incredibly easy for that. For us to create those videos. And then over here in the automation section, this is where we could actually have our creatives and our campaigns tested and implemented based on performance. We also have the analytics section, really like this, right? I think this is super important for any type of platform. We need to see the stats at all times. Obviously, we need to make sure things are working well. Now let's take a look at the overlay tool. Really, really great way to make either static photos or video. And this is going to help you in any stage of your marketing funnel. You see all of these great templates. They just simply get overlaid on top of your product. So you see you have different product images, you have different products. It doesn't matter what you're selling. They're all going to work, and they're all different custom overlays. You can create your own. You have full ability to import different layers and import different graphics, change everything. Obviously, you'd have full control over all of the different pieces and layers inside of this creative, whether it's a photo or a video, all inside the AI target tool. You see the editor right here. It's incredibly powerful, right? It's all based on algorithms inside of the AI target tool, making things incredibly easy for you to start pumping out creative after creative, whether it's for your ads or your product pages, whatever you need. You're going to be able to do them all. It doesn't matter if you're doing promos, doesn't matter if you're doing discounts, doesn't matter if you're doing holidays, right? You could literally create overlays and themes inside of AI Target that are going to meet and match your criteria for each specific marketing campaign. It's incredibly powerful over here. And then, of course, you could scale that out and start testing tons of different variations, right? This is the idea of split testing and really kind of dialing down and saying, okay, we want to figure out exactly what type of video or what type of overlay or what type of setup and branding is going to make us the most money. And it's incredibly easy to do that with this tool. There's so much you could do with AI Target. It's incredibly powerful. You can really get into some of the advanced things and actually use third-party data sources to actually provide some content inside of your video as well. Sky's the limit here. Really great tool. I highly recommend it. Make sure you check it out. Link is directly below the screen, and I hope this helps you make some money.